Good morning. This is Karen Spar, Executive Vice President of the Southport Oak Island Area Chamber of Commerce. And today on Faces of Commerce, we are at Carolina Roof Wrap. Now, you're probably saying, what is Carolina Roof Wrap? Well, gentlemen, introduce yourselves and tell us a little bit about Carolina Roof Wrap.
So we're Carolina Roof Wrap. I'm David Chance. This is Matt Scharf. We are a temporary roofing solution. In the event that a roof is breached, damaged, in lieu of using blue tarping, we actually use a heavy mill plastic that is formed and heated on the roof surface, provides a 1-year warranty, can sustain 55-mile-per-hour winds. It's easily accessible. You know, if an adjuster needs to access the damaged area, it can be opened, looked at, and resealed. We're here in the event of times of remodel, times of fire. Most commonly in this area would be our hurricane seasons have been so active. So I know a lot of folks are absentee owners. They represent absentee owners that may own income producing properties, that may live somewhere else. In the event that a hurricane comes through, damages or lifts the roof, we have the ability to secure that property, prevent further damage, and more importantly, give them something where they're not so rushed to make a decision on, an ill-informed contractor from out of town that may do a product or may run away with their money.
So I know, if you've had any roof damage, you're familiar with the blue tarp and the aggravation of the blue tarp running all over the place on you every time you get a little bit more breeze. But look at that white roof wrap. That looks like it is really secure. So when people are trying to figure out what they want to do next after they've had some kind of damage, it does give them an opportunity to go a little longer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's guaranteed for 1 year. And the way the product's designed, it won't break down in the sun, which blue tarps, like for instance, this picture's after about 23 days. And you can see how there's wind damage. The sun really defects the blue tarps, which in turn means you have to climb back up, resecure the blue tarp, basically over and over and over again, because we all know it takes some time for the adjusters to finalize claims, and then you have to line people up to come fix everything. With this way, basically what you have is 1 whole year, which it'll be secure. You can figure out your next move, how far you want to take it. But the main thing is it protects the structure underneath it for a long period of time. And like we said, it's guaranteed for a year. It's guaranteed up to 55-mile-an-hour winds. So, and it's very easy to repair. And it's a whole shrink wrap system. It's a 12 mil poly. It actually has good gripping on it, so you can actually walk around on the roof. Even though we're OSHA compliant, we tie off and everything like that, but it's real easy to repair, like David said. So one thing is, if adjusters come, they can open it up. We can come back, tape it back up, reheat shrink it, and it's good as new.
The product itself also is semi-transparent, allowing the sunlight to pass through, prevents issues with moisture, mildew, items like that. Also, the existing roof ventilation system, ridge, gable vents, all of that type of stuff is still in use. A lot of times with blue tarps, people are tacking, nailing into the roof surface. This system is actually able to fit around the soffits of the house and secure down that way, so it really minimizes additional damage outside of the roof covering.
Yeah, and it floats above the roof surface because it's only attached around the soffit areas, so it still breathes. It's basically like just your original roof system.
So talk a little bit about how it saves you time. Time when you're in a hurricane damage, everybody has it, cost of everything, that kind of thing.
We saw, even recently locally here with the tornadoes down at Ocean Ridge. I want to touch on the fact that, you have a lot of these contractors, out-of-state contractors that show up kind of for the opportunity. many of them taking deposits and never actually completing the work. This would allow you to identify, we don't do permanent roofs. We're only in the business to secure the property from a temporary standpoint. We work hand in hand with permanent roofers, and we would encourage people to use local contractors, somebody that they can depend on that will warranty the permanent roof as well. So it really opens up that opportunity for them, so they don't have to feel rushed or feel pressured into to signing a contract and securing a property during a time of stress.
So if you're an insurance agent out there, you want to definitely get in front of them and talk about your product.
Absolutely.
And if you're a homeowner and you have some damage, you can actually ask your insurance agency about this product, correct?
We would recommend, anytime, you've got a choice as a homeowner, you have a responsibility also to mitigate any future issues that would evolve when there's a problem with a house. So, make sure that they're using the best products available. The insurance industry has become aware of us over the last couple of years. The inventor of this product has been putting this on for about 2.5 years. He owns all the U.S. patents. It's the only patented wrap system in the U.S. And it has again that 1-year warranty in addition to the other components that we talked about.
So we're lucky to have you here in Brunswick County.
We're excited to be here.
Carolina Roof Wrap, where can they get up with you? Telephone number?
www.carolinaroofwrap.com.
910-946-1078.
Perfect.
And it's Carolina Roof Wrap. Thank you, gentlemen, for being with us on Faces of Commerce. And we hope that if you do have damage out there, that you'll consider wrapping your roof instead of the blue tarp method.
Thank you.
Thank
you very
you.
much.